Hey everybody, I just want to quickly just come on and just tell you that we need our natural hair community back. We have a brand new set of beautiful people coming into the community, and they need new fresh content. But we have to be very careful and look back in the early 2000s of what we did wrong and to not repeat that. Let's get started. Hey guys, I'm getting a video up this week. It's a little late, but I'm here. So let's move from the introduction and get right into it. I wanted to discuss the status and where the natural hair community is right now. We've seen a lot of people go back to relaxers and getting back to what do we stand for now? Do we have anything to share? Do we have anything to contribute on social media of people learning? Because we kind of hit a plateau of redundancy. Everybody was doing the same thing. Everybody was using the same products. We were seeing one type of curl pattern all the time, getting all the light shown on them. And now we're kind of sitting in an abyss of very, 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 very few content. If you look, not a lot of black female creators are creating natural hair content. And I remember back in the day in the early 2000s, every black woman, it seemed like, to get started on YouTube always started with natural hair. It seemed like everybody did. And once they got their foot in the door, once they had nothing else to share or continue to get hate from their own community about what they were sharing, if people didn't believe them, they slowly faded to other topics. A lot of vlogging, a lot of not parody, but a lot of vlogging and things of that nature. They moved away from natural hair. And I was thinking that I haven't done a lot of natural hair videos, and it's because I already know my hair. But I also realize that the young people coming up, they don't have what we had. Going through experimentation, understanding your hair, the trials, the failures, the self-love, the self-confidence while you're doing it. So I just kind of wanted to discuss we need it back. We need it back because we have beautiful young women coming up that our favorite gurus had. And we've had that. Now if you go to YouTube and type in natural hair, there's no new content. And one of my favorite YouTubers brought this up, Ambrosia, and I absolutely love her. You know, she has a certain aesthetic and a certain style, and she puts a lot of effort into her videos. And she was talking about the need of having this type of content for the younger generation. It's time for us to come back. But I did want to talk about some of the handcuffs we have to let go of if we are to see a resurgence to help our youngins. Female, male, whatever you identify as your gender. So I'm pretty excited to just hear people saying that we need this contact back because it's lacking. It's not on YouTube anymore. And we need to come back and learn the lessons that taught us in the early 2000s. Let us stop having curl pattern discrimination. Let's stop hyper-focusing on what we want, what pretty hair is or good hair. I want that word to be gone. There's no such thing as good hair. It's just hair. And it grows from your scalp, and there's important things you need to know about it. The porosity, the density, and your curl pattern. Not because it gives you a higher level of, oh, I got good hair. No. Because you need to know how to take care of your hair from the scalp. One thing I learned from TikTok, which I'm addicted to and I absolutely love, you should check out my TikTok channel. Here's my handle. But anyway, is that when we were young, remember all those really cool, cute, beautiful black girls on the kitty relaxers? None of them were relaxed. They were all silk pressed. They were all natural. So even the marketing back then, yeah, that blew my mind. We were trying to emulate something on the box that was a lie. So the thing that I feel that we need to do is, one, get rid of the term of what good hair is and stop trying to please what we feel or align ourselves to white supremacy or Eurocentric ideas of beauty. If you're 1A all the way to 4C, it doesn't matter. That's your hair and it's all beautiful. We need to get rid of that language and stop hindering ourselves to align with beauty that aligns itself to white beauty. You know, people with curly hair is so unique. 11% of the population of the world have curly hair. We're unique. We're not like everybody else. So whether you have curls, kinks, coils, we are part of a unique group. Everyone else has straight hair. But another thing we also have to let go of is shaming and judging. Let that shit go. People have to have their own journey and people have to learn. They have to make mistakes, but it's their hair. My hair routine is not gonna work for anyone. But you can watch me for enjoyment. And if I have the same curl pattern, same porosity, same density, it gives you some way of starting if you're totally brand new. If you're totally brand new to your natural hair, you have absolutely no idea to start. Watching someone like you can at least give you a foot to start something. And if it doesn't work out for you, at least you know, well, this product didn't work for me, but this certain ingredient I really like. Let me see what's on the market to buy that. And you also got to understand, what is your goal under this judging vein? If you want to relax your hair, it's your hair. You still have a hair routine. You still want to have healthy hair. You can still share and contribute. You have to know what your goal is. What's your history? What's your story? What is the context of what made you lay the path towards your own beauty? Because as a Black woman, ladies, we have always been taught our hair is our glory, right? And that does not mean it has to grow down and it can't grow straight up and out. It's your health. It's your confidence. There's nothing political about it, unless you want it to be. Do it. Is it just an aesthetic? Is your hair just a way to perpetuate your style? And that's fine. That's fine. Stop judging. Or did you have something traumatic that happened to your hair? Like me. All my freaking hair fell out because of a relaxer. I had sores all over the place. Never want to feel that again. Never ever in my life. I want the choice. And I chose to go have my hair just the way it grew out of my scalp. Limping across, learning how to deal with it. And heck, I even did the big chop, which means I cut my hair down about, big chop has different meaning for different people. And again, no judging. There's no right and wrong. But for me, a big chop is cutting my hair 1 to 2 inches. I've gone from waist length hair to big chop. I've been to Midwest hair to a big chop twice. And I had to redefine myself. We got so entrenched. Remember those back in the day, ladies, if you remember? We used to hand make our shirts about our hair growth. That was everybody's goal. You know, having natural hair, but not short. Natural hair is beautiful when it's really, really long. So we had collarbone, bra strap, mid back, waist length, and everybody wanted waist length hair. For me, I started where I wanted really, really long hair. Now all I want is my curls to be preserved, my hair to be healthy and taken care for. I want my hair to be the reflection of my internal health. When I'm healthy, my curls look shiny and healthy. And shine is all about your hair. It's about your porosity. Learn about science. It does not mean health either. So, just watching Ambrosia's video, and I'll try to link it down below. Definitely check it out. This is my inspiration. The natural community, the natural hair community, ladies, men, we need you back for our young ones. They want to know how to do their hair. So we have some young people that are transitioning from little kids into learning how to do things on their own, like middle schoolers, and jumping on the internet. And we want to be able to update and refresh our contact. I love Star Puppy. She's on here, a young, beautiful woman with updated content. And we shouldn't have to be digging for content now. And another thing I would like to bring up, let's get a way of know your worth. We had a really hard time in the past knowing our worth when it came to brands. And a lot of brands will pay us in product, and we had to make several videos. Not monetary. Oh no. Here, I'll give you our products for free so you can experiment on your own hair, even though you love your try and true. That's payment enough. It isn't. We invest so much in beauty, our population, and part of that beauty is not only makeup, but our hair. We spend so much on our hair and upkeep. We have power, so know your worth. This time around, because I feel like we're going to come back, the natural hair community. We know there's a need. We're no longer on social media like we used to be. But let's learn from what we did wrong in the past, so when we resurge, we don't repeat the mistakes over and over again and continue to shoot ourselves in the foot. So just to recap, there's no such thing as good hair. Everybody's hair is beautiful. Know your worth. Educate yourself. Know your porosity, density, and curl pattern. Don't be judgy. And do not gaslight, and do not shame people because they, one, don't do things the way you do. 5, in the hair discrimination right now, we need to be able to understand and unpack the internalized patriarchy and the internalized misogyny and the internalized racism we have in ourselves that we project on other people of color. We are Black women, but we will internalize all those awful things onto other Black women. That's the only way our natural hair community can come back strong and prevail. And we need you guys back. I definitely will try to figure out some new hair content because I don't want to be redundant, because I feel like I've done everything I've possibly done. But I see these young girls and young men with beautiful locks, dreads, trying to figure it out because there's just not new, fresh content. So I definitely want to see them come on and show their journey, bring in new faces and fresh ideas and fresh point of views. But I also want to see our true ones who've been through the trenches already, have been on this platform, fought for us, and do it again. New, fresh, unique, creative, because that's what we deserve. So, till next time, peace out.